Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Welcome back.
We're back with another reaction for Hawkeye. This is for episode 3. So what do we leave out at the end of the second one?
So basically, the ending of the second episode introduced the newest character into the MCU, Echo.
Oh, that's right. They were with the tracksuit mafia, and she was at the very end. So she's like the leader.
Well, they're called the criminal underground.
Yeah. Well, he's calling the tracksuit mafia.
Yeah.
So that's where we left off. So we're pretty excited to see what happens next. So I think we just jump right into it.
2007.
So I'm guessing that's probably supposed to be Echo when she was a kid. That's just my guess.
So this is a year before Iron Man came out. Remember back in the old days of school, they used to make you do that, make you read books like that.
I don't know, I've been a long time since I've been in school.
Oh, okay. She learned sign language.
No.
I'm so confused by this.
That would make them stronger. But in the end, it'll be better for you. You have to learn to jump between two worlds.
What does that mean?
Two worlds?
Maybe it's because she has a sign and
that's
other people can hear, so she has to figure out how to understand people who can hear. Maybe that's what you mean.
Uncle will take you home after class. I'll see you tonight.
Uncle? Who's uncle?
I don't know.
Who's the guy in the suit? I think that's Kingpin. Yeah, that's gonna be him because he wears a suit and he's huge. So there you go, Kingpin just showed up.
We don't know that yet.
No, it is him. He wears the suit. Darn.
Seems to be going on. Somebody's getting killed.
Oh, it's Ronin. So is this now or is this during?
Yeah, it's supposed to be now. Well, it's probably not now, but it's probably back around when Endgame happened. So that's probably why she's looking for him, because he killed her family. Oh no, she thinks it's Kate Bishop.
What the heck? Looks miserable.
It's strong Hawkeye riding Let's smile more.
This is fun for us too.
Again. Enrique, again. Come on.
Great.
I'll get more quarters.
Yes. Get more quarters.
This is boring. Dimitri, let's play cards.
I was about to clear your name from the suit until you decided to crash through the skylight.
Oh.
Yeah. I buy Imagine Dragons tickets for my girlfriend as like a Christmas gift.
Right? That's so sweet.
Sweet. Then we had a fight, you know what she said? She said that the tickets were a gift. So she wants to bring her sister.
I mean, look on the bright side. You don't have to go see Imagine Dragons.
I love Imagine Dragons.
Communicating,
He's
listening.
supposed to be like a bad guy. He's like, you're going ridiculous.
Basic human stuff. You know what I think?
You know what I think?
I think you talk too much. You?
Oh, sorry. Hard of hearing, not deaf. Oh, boy.
Right. Well, can I stop you? See, that's what you're doing here, compartment. Now the suit. She put it on by accident. She didn't know what it means. She's not Ronin. Look at her, she's 9.
And just because she's not the Ronin doesn't mean that Ronin's not bad.
Because he's good.
So who got him then?
Black Widow.
So Ronan is dead, and the person who killed him is dead. That's convenient. How do you know this?
Goes there.
Maya, no!
Oh God, put that suit on because I didn't want anybody to know that I was at the auction. Okay, I didn't know what it was. I put it on a spur.
We're gonna get out of this and go back to living your life. I'll go back to my family. I gotta harness that overconfidence of yours, okay? It's ridiculous overconfidence. You remember that one? Okay. Let's wait for my signal.
How did you do that?
So what's he just gonna leave her behind? I'm trying to figure out what his plan is.
Unless the suit is in there, maybe, and he's gonna take it and kill everybody with it, or not.
They would know it was him. I don't think he wants to kill it. I don't think he wants to kill them. So
It's like 100.
no, because they're trying to. They don't want to kill him. What was that? This game. What was
His
that?
hearing aid. Oh,
Wow.
whoa. And these shots. Okay, no, that was cool.
That's pretty crazy.
My hearing aid smashed. Come on, we gotta go.
But that girl still has my go.
Let's go.
What?
He's like, okay, fine. I'll take the big ugly car.
Get over here, I need you to drive.
What? How do I drive?
Come over here.
She doesn't know how she know how to drive.
I'm not hearing you. You drive, okay?
Oh, here they all come.
Come on. Come on. Let's go.
Wow, he can't stop the car. Oh, there you go.
Custom Bro Moving Company.
That's funny.
Hang on. We're out of regular arrows.
What do you mean? Oh my God, trick arrows?
This trick there.
Definitely not this one.
All right, you don't have
Definitely
to
not
shoot
this
like
one.
that. All right, how about this one? This one, Ryan? I mean,
Oh, isn't it the one and
Be
it
careful.
I
explodes?
look forward and
They're not
careful.
regular arrows.
You know, it's gonna happen when you just shoot it.
I know.
No.
What the?
Go.
Play-Doh arrow?
He's like, I don't know what you're saying.
You know, to me, a lot easier if we were facing the other way.
You are facing the other way.
Yeah, just a... Hey, we're communicating.
Hang on.
Arrows right there.
Whoa.
Jimmy Christmas tree there.
Well, it is a Christmas show after all.
Yeah, the Christmas tree.
Look at all these people shopping with the Christmas.
Please be a good one. Please
This
be a
big
good one.
Here, acid arrows. Drop the stoplight.
Good shot.
What is that supposed to do? I don't understand what the point of those arrows were. I think they're still. It's about the stoplight.
Here, take out that truck. Aim high. Bring the arrow down on him.
I don't know what the plan is. This is just a normal arrow.
I'm not hearing what you're saying. Just assume you're on board. On my
Assuming
mark.
you're on board.
Ready?
What's this gonna do?
Him? It's a him out. Oh, makes it bigger.
I wasn't expecting that.
You do not want to see what this arrow does.
Didn't even do
Didn't do
anything.
anything. I'm so stupid about that. They're going to the subway.
I gotta walk the dog.
You're not wrong.
He's been cooped up all day.
Care about the
Sure
dog.
want a dog.
Call yourself one of the world's greatest archers.
He keeps like,
God, you really think so? I won't lie, I wasn't sure how to do it.
I should walk the dog. What do you think? He's been cooped up all day.
He says he should have said like a minute ago.
he can't even hear.
See, I didn't know he had a problem with hearing.
How's he gonna talk to them if he can't hear?
Hey, babe.
Wait, what? Little.
Nathaniel, what are you doing, buddy?
He's bored.
You're bored. you're the early bird. Hey, but I miss you.
Shall we hurry up?
Home tonight for movies.
Yeah, it's tonight is movie marathon night. That's right. Yeah, we'll be in time for a big Christmas sweater party. You ready for
Sweater
that?
party. Says it's okay if you can't be home for Christmas.
That's very terrible.
Hey, you know I'm gonna be there. I love you. I love you more. Goodbye. Thank you.
She probably feels bad now. Realizing that he has a family that's missing him and he should be going home.
I was just getting used to this place, you know? Yeah, well, now it's compromised. I wanted to talk.
None of these idiots have learned. You know.
Always.
Who's in charge?
You are.
She'd be like the only trying to talk to Sense so he wouldn't go out to Clint Bond.
Good thing they call you Hawkeye and not Hawkeye.
Wow.
You're the doctor, right?
I'm very busy.
Oh, well, really need this fixed.
Please, give me 5 minutes.
He's just like chilling out.
Is that all now?
Can I get some more coffee, please?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Heard it.
He just turned it
Look, I
on.
know this may sound weird, but I've dreamed of this for as long as I can remember. This is it. This is the moment I become who I'm supposed to be.
I remember the day I thought the same thing. There's some things you'll lose. Forever.
No, there's also things you gain. Like trick arrows and a cool costume. You need a more recognizable costume.
Wow.
My job for the last 20 years was to be not recognizable, right?
Well, you officially failed at that. In purple.
Oh, wow. What's that on his head?
It's your head. Wings. Like a hawk. That's an H that's on your forehead. That's your Hawkeye.
about. Not happening.
Okay.
Giant H on his
What if it was all black? All black with mask. You can't say who Ronan is because it's someone close to you, isn't it?
Well, in the comics,
It's
his
your
comic
job to keep
accurate
yourself.
costume is purple with an H on his head. That's what he wears.
No, I know. I'm just thinking it's funny
There
how
are several reasons
she portrayed it in,
why I never wear a flashy costume.
to be like a
My
real
job is
human
to
being.
keep
They are
you a ghost.
wear this giant H on your head. It seems
And
kind of
two,
funny.
My wife would divorce me if I put something like this on. And number three, I'm not a role model.
You left your family at Christmas because you thought some stranger was gonna get hurt. You stuck around even though I screwed up. Now you're stuck. Whether you like it or not. The tracksuits have connected us both to Ronan, and it's pretty clear they're not just gonna drop this.
What you gonna name the dog?
Little Caesar.
Little Caesar?
Sir Dog of Pizza.
He's like, no.
Pizza Dog.
Do you think that the tracksuits were after anything else at that auction?
I don't know. I was pretty focused on checking Armand.
And it's pretty upsetting to think there might be stuff from the Avengers compound floating around out there.
There's too many coincidences. He was at the auction that night, and yesterday he offered me a butterscotch.
He's like, yeah, I
How
hate
was
it.
that a crime?
And when I tried to
How
stab
was
him
that
in
a
the face
crime?
to refuse mine, he parried like a pro.
You tried to stab your mom's fiance in the face?
Plus, he has everything to gain from Armand's death. And why we're gonna sneak into my mom's penthouse.
Wait.
We can get into her company's files. Bishop Security has a huge criminal database.
So let's sneak into my mother's penthouse, even though it's like her mother, right? She really needs to sneak in.
How you gonna sneak in? There's a bunch of stairs. You're gonna
But
fly
no,
up
I'm saying
there?
it's her mother's. Does she really need to see? Can't she just go there without sneaking in? I mean,
I tried to swing from that very chandelier and broke my arm. So, yeah, pretty impressive family boy around.
Wow. Have you said Armand was killed?
Stabbed with a sword. It was this company, Sloan Limited. Kazi is an employee?
It's still limited. It sounds familiar.
I'm totally sure he's gonna come home, or somebody's gonna show up.
Probably. Your account has been disabled. Uh-oh.
Don't move.
Oh, told ya.
Oh, it's the soon-to-be stepfather. Oh,
Of course, it's how it ends. Well,
going very fast. I feel like
it's only 36 minutes.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was longer than that. So now they're in the penthouse, and the soon-to-be stepfather now knows she's in there, and the kid's hanging around with Hawkeye, and how is she gonna explain all this? You know,
So many questions. So many questions.
yeah. This feels like there was it was kind of a weird episode. I mean, there was they're kind of on the run from the Maya and the tracksuit mafia, who they know is not going to stop. Clint's family's not expecting him home for Christmas, but you can tell it's clearly bothering him. Apparently, I've been lighting at you.
Hold on, folks. We'll be
Yeah, turn it back down again.
okay. We're back in
Unbelievable.
business.
So in this episode, there's pretty cool action sequences. I really like the different types of arrows that they showed. They really never in the Avengers movies when each Hawkeye shot his arrows. It was never really explained. Most like they would explode or whatever. But these ones had some different things. If one had like that thing to pull all the Christmas trees in off, it was like a netting type of thing. There was one that had like the purple goo or whatever it was. That went over the truck's windshield.
Yeah, that was cool.
So they kind of explained some of the trick arrows, as Kate would be calling them. So I think that was really interesting how they kind of give a little more detail of what the kind of arrows that he used. There was the one with what else was it? There was one that didn't do anything. She shot an arrow and did nothing.
That was the one they hold on to that saved them. The arrow that sticks.
Oh, those the suction cup one. It was cool how they had the arrow with it was combined with a PIM arrow, so turn one arrow really humongous and it destroyed the
That was
back of the
pretty
truck.
cool.
I wasn't expecting that. When he said shoot up, And I was like, well, what is the point of doing that? So that was kind of cool to see that happen. Overall, I thought this episode moved fairly quickly. Interesting. That might have been Kingpin to begin with. We don't know who was.
Well, it's got to be him because obviously in the comics, Kingpin is in charge of the criminal underground, which is the mafia, and that Maya is King. I think it's just the weather outside.
Yeah.
Sorry about the distraction, but no. So basically, like I was saying, Kingpin's in charge of the criminal underground in the Marvel comics.
Right.
That Maya is supposedly the adopted daughter of Wilson Fisk, and as we saw in the episode, there was a guy in a humongous black suit with big hands. So this pretty much indicates that Kingpin is now in the MCU. So he's basically the very first character coming from the Netflix show in the MCU now.
So that's what we think anyways, right? We didn't actually see him, so we're just we're just assuming.
Yeah, but so it's pretty much already confirmed. But so that's pretty cool. Marvel finally bringing in some of the characters from Netflix into the MCU.
It'll be cool to see what Marvel does. It's just some of those other characters, in the future. And there's really been nothing spoken as a fact of what's actually going to happen.
Yeah.
With that, so. That was kind of cool. Hopefully that's who it is. I mean, that'd be kind of cool to see that character
I'm sure
over.
it's gonna be.
But overall, I thought this was a decent episode. Lots of action. I think it was cool how they sprinkled in some humor there. It was kind of help lighten it up a little bit. It's gonna be interesting to see if her stepfather finally gets revealed as a swordsman. If that happens later in the series, who knows?
And if Hawkeye's gonna wear the classic purple costume,
I think it'll be funny if he does.
He didn't say no, so it is a possibility.
Yeah, he said my wife would divorce me if I wear that.
Yeah, but he was probably joking like that.
So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see if that happens. See if they go to comic accurate, like they did with Wanda in the WandaVision show, where it was during the Halloween episode. She wore the comic accurate.
And they did do it in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier too.
Yeah, so we'll have to wait and see if they kind of keep with that theme going forward. I think that's going to do it for this video. Again, thanks for tuning in to watch our video. We always appreciate it. So as always, hit that like and subscribe.
Until next time.